Did you attend college?
Yeah, went to the University of South Florida. Graduated with a communications degree, specifically interpersonal and organizational communication.
Okay, so now while you was at USL, were there any classes that you remember taking where they actually preach credit or finance?
Oh yeah, finance, accounting, micro and macroeconomics.
I failed that class.
Yeah, though. See, it's funny because my original, I changed my major so many times, dude. I went from programming to, I forget what the other one was, but then I ended up with a communications degree. So, but yeah. Mostly, most of your finance classes, anything to do with microeconomics, they're going to stress some type of credit or finance. So, yeah.
Okay. Now, a lot of people don't know that at an early age, everybody's stressing entrepreneurship and ownership and business and all that now. But man, you had a business like fresh out of college, or was it were you all still in college when you actually had your first business?
I've had several businesses. Like I had a little research firm in college, but my most successful business was an executive search firm where I recruited minority professionals for companies who claimed they couldn't find minority talent. And I was actually kind of forced into it. I was laid off from a job. And quick story. One day, the finance director called me in her office. She knew they were going to be doing layoffs. I didn't know. So she showed me like 2 or 3 checks. They were like for $100 grand, $150,000, and it was addressed to the company. She said, "You know what these are?" I said, "Yeah, the checks." She said, "No, but do you know what they are?" I said, "The checks." She said, "No, this is the money that you're bringing in for the company." And I knew it, but it never really registered because I was a job, used to work, working for other people, always making other people rich. But she was like, "You can do this yourself." And I was wondering, why is she telling me this stuff? And about a week or two later, that's when they told us we were going to be. Actually, they told us we were going to the draw system, so it's just going to be commission based. So no base salary. You just make whatever you bring in. You get a percentage of what you make, basically. And I wasn't with that. I was like, nah. So I just ended up. I quit, but technically they laid me off because the terms of the contract was different. So they changed the terms. So got laid off, got unemployment. But then while I was home, it was dawning on me what that finance director told me. And she was like, you can do this yourself. So I said, you know what, the hell with it. I'm going to try to do it myself. So I went out, got my LLC, got incorporated, did all that stuff, and picked up the phone and just started making calls. And I started calling people who I had relationships with. And that's kind of how I started to my business. And I lasted about 7 or 8 years. I made some good money.
So you was what people would consider a headhunter.
Yeah, definitely a headhunter. Yeah.
Okay.
I be working, I be getting that pay. I be working, sun up to the end of the day. I be working.